She's a fit mama. This is what I really think that Heidi wants to do. She wants to be a reality TV star / influencer. It fits her. It fits her well. I just don't think her shilling the products as hard as she does. I mean, people are going to catch on at some point. Thank you. That was fat. How dare you? Fast. Okay, fine. Thank you, Mai. You're forgiven. Oh, yes. Before we begin any new topic, we must clear the chakras in the air, in the auras.
Clear, clear, clear.
Oh, did you hear that? I didn't hear that. What the heck?
Clear, clear, clear.
How come oh, I'm not hearing it because I have my audio turned up. Okay, sorry.
Clear, clear, clear.
You got 3 because I can only hear the last one. Okay, so that's what I think she wants to do. She wants to be back on a reality TV show about her life, you know, just because I think she sells so much, people might have gotten annoyed by her because she sells her comforter. She sells her powders that, you know, Transform does. She sells every face kit, every facial, you know, she had skincare, then she does makeup, then she does, you know, teeth whitening. It's like so much. You got to pick, and no one believes you after a while. They're like, okay, yeah, you like this tooth whitening. You said last time you like this. And she's like, oh my God, guys, I cannot sleep without this thing. And then you see her the next day with her sleeping without the thing. Or I will only use this deodorant. And then later, you know, a week later, she's using another deodorant. So I just think that that's what she really wants deep down. She wants to be an influencer, but she struggles a little bit because she's sort of burning her bridges. burn the bridges. What was it again? Burn the bridges along the way. Burn the bridges to light your way, as Rachel Hollis would say. Oh, okay. But anyways, so this is maybe her attempt to get back into that. Like, here ABC News. Here's ABC. Former Disney, owned by ABC. Wow, ABC, that was where their extreme weight loss was. That's maybe why she's sticking with Dave. She's like, can you get me back on ABC, please? Maybe she's hoping that this is like a pilot for, you know, a potential show or something. Anyways, let's watch. I have not seen this yet, so this is a live react. This must be somewhat new because they're hugging each other.
What's in my bag, you ask? My hands are actually shaking. I'm gonna step on stage. I'm like 2.5 months away.
The road to bikini competition. What is this shot? It's like, hey, videographer who apparently doesn't exist in convenient times when she has to fly to Austin to shoot, you know, TikTok content. Just get a shot of me from the back pretending I'm sleeping. Okay. Very natural, very real. Oh, there she is on the floor where she does all her mastermind. Never trust someone who's delivering information from their floor. If this music wasn't playing, this would be like True Life, I Have an Addiction to Fitness documentary. And the music would be like dun 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 dun. Because this doesn't look good. The music's trying to make it positive, but this doesn't look good.
All right, love you guys. That was intense. All right, we are here, or I am here. Dave's actually already inside. We are here at Pro Physiques. I'm about to meet with my coach, the guy, Damien, the man, the myth, and the legend, the guy who helped me get my pro card in bodybuilding back in 2017 or 18. I'm gonna step on stage, and it scares the living daylights out of me because a thing that I used to be so good at, I don't know how good I am anymore. Anyway, I set a big lofty goal. And in order to get to where I want to go, I know myself, I need accountability. I need an eye outside of mine. I need a coach. I think the greatest coaches have coaches. And so I'm about to go get coached and schooled. I know we're gonna work legs and glutes, and I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to walk out of here. What's in my bag, you ask?
He didn't ask anything. Okay. As a videographer, as a video producer, as someone who tries to like make content like this for people, less and less more these days, I'm hoping, please. I'm sort of over it. But I've worked with like people like this and like, okay, you know, what type of concept are you seeing? Like, she seems like she's torn. If this is like him capturing moments naturally in an environment, or is he someone, is the camera like a person that she's interacting with? She's sort of going both ways, and it's jarring. It just has a video perspective, a video production perspective, because like he's not asking anything. And who is he anyways? It's not like Jack, you know, like we have with Rachel. But in some scenes he's not even there because she's like, oh, I'm sleeping. Like, I don't know. It's just, I would be like annoyed with this edit because it's hard to edit stuff like this when it's both. Like, am I here or am I not here?
My hands are actually shaking pulling this out because I know the amount of hard work and dedication that I had to put into getting a pro card. And it like, now I'm a pro, which means I gotta step on stage with other pros. I'm only, how many weeks out am I? November 5th. I'm like 2.5 months away from getting on stage. It's not a lot of time.
So she's just starting this now? Ooh, I thought this was old. I thought this was old footage. Oh my God, they just started this? This is soon. Okay.
Time to slap these babies on for the first time. I feel like I need some pumpkin loaf right now. Let's go. I don't know how long it's been since I've taken pre-workout. This is the first. It's gonna jack me up.
What kind of pre-workout are you using?
Transform. Using Transform pre-workout.
Shocking. I'm shocked.
I don't know how long it's been since I've taken pre-workout. This is the first. It's gonna jack me up.
What kind of pre-workout are you using?
Transform. Using Transform pre-workout.
Okay, this is like a tech thing. If you're a video person, you'll like it. He's got warp stabilizer on this. Like, he needs to get a gimbal or like a different camera because it's very badly edited. Not edited, but like put it on. I don't know. I think she just. My guess, just based on what she's like, from what I can tell, that she's like, film me walking too. And so when you're not prepared, you don't have the right gear, it's hard to get good shots unless you're ready for it. But she seems like the type that's just like, just film me talking about Transform actually. And it's like, okay, I guess I can walk with you. But it's so shaky because that's like a filter you can put on it. Doesn't really help that much.
The rainbow punch is really great. I feel like I need to address. This is actually on my plan. So one of the things I believe about getting ready for any goal, you have to do it in a way where it's sustainable for the rest of your life. And for me, having foods that I love, having a pumpkin loaf, being able to incorporate things that are indulgent, like that's the thing that's gonna have me being able to reach a goal and not bounce back or yo-yo after. Like, I'm gonna reach that goal. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take eating more. It's gonna take working out differently. But at the end of it, like, I'm still gonna be in a lifestyle. I'm just gonna be a person who's reached a goal and done it on my terms. I actually have butterflies.
What?
It's like, I'm gonna eat pumpkin loaf because I'm a person that needs to have goals. Hey guys, it's Pui Pui week. Here's my pre-workout for Pui Pui week. It's the week before Pui week before the real challenge starts. I'm a pro. This is my pre-workout on Pui Pui week. Dave's already inside and I'm gonna eat my pumpkin loaf, okay? It's not my business. I don't know why we got prices. Prices are confusing. I don't know. I'm canceling. Okay, here she is.
Because I haven't done this in 4 years. I'm not flexing. You always have me freaked out. I need to inflate.
Yeah.
He's laughing. Hey, how many weeks do we have? Please hold the phone. Are you nervous now?
Nope. Heidi,
why I love him,
Heidi
because-
responds really quickly to training. She has really good genetics. And then she has me. I'm okay. So
This guy has Olympians every year. How many do you have going this year? 3?
Why doesn't she have this guy in the challenge then if he's so good? Why does she have like random people then if this guy's the best? Why doesn't she use one of the challenge people for her coach? Why doesn't she use Coach Val as her coach? Just saying.
3 titles.
yeah. So,
3 titles he's defending at Olympia.
so yeah, a few.
He seems really concerned.
So yeah. So it's gonna come quick. So we got some work to do.
Okay, so what do I need to do besides work out?
Well, we need to get consistent with your schedule.
Okay.
That's gonna be the primary.
And so here's the thing, you saw me, I mean, maybe like 4 weeks ago, I feel like I was in a better place than I am now.
You are.
But then I ended up getting sick for
Yeah.
a full week. Couldn't do a thing, which is not like me.
Yeah.
I was actually having anxiety attacks, like terrible. And then I have been shooting and traveling for 3 weeks straight. And the thing is,
By your own choice, Heidi. Again, like I think she confuses or she wants to confuse people. Like I've been shooting for 3 weeks straight or whatever. It's like you're not shooting for an ABC primetime reality show anymore. You're shooting content for an app that may or may not work, and you're shooting content for social media, which you could do at home in your home gym if you really wanted to, but you're choosing to fly to Austin. So it's sort of like, okay, so I'm not really feeling that bad for you. Sorry.
I was doing the same thing when I got my pro card. Like I was traveling
Yeah.
every weekend, but there was like I just need to get into it. I
For
need
sure.
to be. Okay.
You just need to make it a priority.
I need to eat more.
Yeah.
Like, because my muscles, I know they're not going to
Yeah.
grow if I'm not getting enough. Food, where should I be with food? And I have not been tracking, clearly. I've just been.
And we're just gonna have to pick and start. You know what I
Okay.
Why is she doing this? Is this a self-sabotage? My therapist would say this is self-sabotage, Kayla. She's going on these lives, these 2-hour lives, saying, food journal. We have a food journal. We have this. We have nutrition coaches. They're going to keep you on track. They're going to keep you accountable. They're going to tell you exactly what to eat, when to eat it. It's so great. They're going to put you on this workout. I do the workouts, blah, 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 blah. She's just admitting all of that. She doesn't do any of it. She's like, I haven't tracked. I've been sick. I have been busy. I'm not eating, whatever. So she's like, doesn't see that people can watch both videos and probably are going to watch both videos and be confused. Like she thinks like, I don't know if she thinks like one camera is like the one audience is watching and another camera, another audience is watching. Cause like she reveals a lot.
In that spot, so
120 protein.
yeah, somewhere around there. And I would say your carbs, let's get them up to like 300,
Okay.
and fats around 40.
And that's
Try to be consistent.
I have so many fats, and
Yeah.
you and I have talked about it, that I end up, it keeps me full,
Yeah.
and getting enough in is hard.
Yeah. It'll change. We'll get started.
Unhappy with how her body is or whatever, or that like she needs to go to this level, this extreme level to prove to herself. It's like, again, why, like she's the leader of these challenges and she's trying to be the leader, like, okay, look, like, I'm doing them. This is how I get my workouts and I'm going to teach you and I'm going to help you. It's like, but then it's not good enough. Now she's annoyed by these like beginners. It seems like she seems like she wants people to know she's advanced. She's an advanced Olympian. She's an advanced athlete, which I'm not just saying she's not. She is. She is a very good at working out, and she can do a lot of the moves, and she's flexible and all that stuff. But it's like, again, the people who are learning from you that have never worked out a day in their life or are starting off on their weight loss journey and they're like needing help with how to do a squat or something, like. Those people are going to be totally turned off by this, I think. And that's her primary audience, I believe, is like basic beginners, which is where you kind of start with an online group, I would imagine. So it's almost like she's sort of, I don't know, distancing herself is the right word, or like rejecting the people who like her by going like, no, I'm actually better than you. I'm actually not trying to relate to you either. I am unrelatable to you. Yeah, exactly. And her whole why is like, I want to have more time with my kids. So I'm going to enter a fitness competition in which I have to be very strict with my eating and working out regimen. Like, make it make sense again.
I had a ACL reconstructive surgery in 2000, was it 19? Yeah, 2019 on my knee, my right knee, which is like a 6 to 9 month recovery. I actually was planning on competing that year. And then when that happened, followed by a divorce, I decided probably not the best thing for me and my family. But I've had 2 on my left knee, 1 on my right knee, and I decided to focus on recovery and my family. And then I got out of the game. Time to get back in.
Let's get a hold on this last one.
Why
Hold,
now?
hold. Back down. Back up. Again. Hold. Back down. Last one. Up. Hold. 5.
I know workouts, like I love kind of like doing, like I do, like I said, boot camp and Strong Nation and stuff where you're really pushing yourself and it's not like, doesn't feel good the whole time. But yeah, this doesn't look enjoyable. This doesn't look like, oh, a fun thing I do for fun. This seems like I need to prove myself for some reason. And it's concerning as to why, because, I don't know. It just seems like you got a lot going on. I don't know. I'm trying to say. I guess it just seems like it's sort of sad. Like you're good enough without being first in a fitness competition. Like as much as I criticize and ridicule her in a lot of ways, like she's still a human being that deserves to be loved and treated with respect from people who love her and know her and whatever. Doesn't demand and deserve my money or anyone else's time or attention, but I don't think that she doesn't deserve to be happy in the way that makes her happy, if that makes sense. Like her winningness is not going to change my mind about, oh, well, now she's valuable as a person. Like she's valuable as is. Done, period. So it's sort of sad that she feels like she has to prove like, I am capable, I am good. It's like, it seems like old patterns are returning where it's like, I need to prove myself constantly. Like what she said on the live, I have to prove myself. I used to have to do that. It's like, you're still doing it. You're still doing it.
4, slowly lower down. 3, 2, good.
Wow, was that?
Back up. Last one. Good. We'll do good for the day.
Okay. Thank you.
You're fatiguing quick.
I'll be better next week.
No, I'm not worried about it.
I'll have more food in me,
I'm not worried about
more
it.
water. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't want to hug you because I'm gross.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And what did Dave do? Just watch her do that? He's got a Instagram tag. He's back on Instagram, everybody. Here's his Here's his handle.
Yeah, of course. Bye.
How was that?
That was brutal. I mean, the thing is, it was so good. Those are the kinds of workouts that I used to live for. Like I can push myself. We can all push ourselves, but to work out with somebody who can see your limit and then help you push past that limit, that's where the real magic is. And that's what I mean, this is what I do with people. I can see where they think their limit is, and I can see outside of it, and I can help them push past it. So me having someone be able to do that for me when trying to reach a goal is the most valuable thing. He's a great coach because he gives you what you know you need. Like with a lot of women, he'll be a lot harder on them. And for me, I think he knows that I am so hard on myself that he knows that I need to be told everything's going to be okay. He knows I need to be told that, like, I'm going to be fine. And that right there, that like, it's going to be okay, has me pushing forward. Where if someone were to come and say, you're screwed, you're not going to do good unless you do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, it would have me feeling like I'm not capable. And I've always struggled to believe in myself, which is crazy because I believe in everybody else. But I need people to believe in me to get me to take that step where I did. And he was actually one of the first. It was pretty awesome. We're gonna go ahead and head home. We're in the middle of my 5-day Better Body Boot Camp. It's a free boot camp that I have for my community. We have 14,000 people in there. And what's so cool is over the course of this 5 days, I'm actually helping them all see what they have inside the same way Damien helps me see what I have inside. So we're gonna go do a live. You're gonna get to meet the community. Let's go.
I'm sorry, that just made me really sad. Like, and I feel like weird. I don't know. I've been having weird emotions lately, but I feel like I was almost like in tears listening to that. And I just feel, I guess because I've watched so much of her stuff and I've like watched a lot of her videos, and I feel like I can, I don't know, like I don't understand her pain, but like I can see where the pain comes from. And like, as much as it is silly and goofy and like, you know, the divorce was obviously very hard on her, and jumping into this thing with Dave, and I don't know, it's just like, I don't think I'm wrong for, you know, judging and looking and being this way, because if you put yourself out here this much, that is what you're putting yourself up for, and you're setting yourself up to be judged and to be, you know, critiqued. But it's just really sad. It makes me sad to see something like that, because again, I agree with everyone what they said. It's like, you can tell this is her trying to be worth something, and she's already worth it. Like, she's already a very accomplished person, and all of these money-making things, all of these, you know, videos and hiring, and I'm going to push myself, and Dave, watch me, and I'm going to do the challenge, I'm going to do this and that, I'm a hard worker. It's like, it's never going to be enough. And you're watching that, like, you're almost watching someone like drive off a cliff. It's like, they're never going to make it. They can't make it to the other side of the bridge with that big of a gap there. Like, they're just going to fall off, and you can see it. And it's like, you can't do anything. And that's how it feels watching this. Like, it just seems like it's going downhill. But, you know, that's just my take on it. Who knows? She's got supporters. She's got family and friends. You know, that's more than a lot of people have. So she'll be fine, hopefully. But it just seems weird. Like, she needs help. Therapy, you know, I've said this a million times, has helped me tremendously see that I don't need to be this way. Like, I think I would have fallen down a path like this if I didn't get help. And it's sad to see someone else who, you know, probably won't listen to advice from a loser like myself. But, you know, I think going to therapy and working through the really hard, the actual hard would be so good for her, I think. Because you can't work out. And she said it herself, no matter how much nutrition and working out you do, it doesn't make you love yourself. It's like, yes, exactly. So, you know, ditch Danielle, the breath coach, bitch. Excuse me. The breath coach, babe. Go to therapy and go like every single day, you know? And that would be the best gift to your children. But, you know. Here we are. Here's a protein ad. Dead.
This is Carbolin, Rick. I'm telling you and the viewer.
Rick.
So Carbolin, this is actually straight carbohydrate. This hashtag not an ad. Each scoop is 50 grams of carbs. So this is like 200 calories of carbs that I can't taste. And I love the taste of carbs, but it's like one of the fastest ways to get like calorie injection in addition to the loads of rice and potatoes and oats that I have to eat every day. So after a workout, I actually mix it with I don't do the meal replacement shake after a workout because I don't want fats, I don't want carbs. Well, I do want carbs, but I don't want fats or fiber. I just want this is just straight whey protein from Transform that we make. And then I blend it with pure carbs. So what happens is carbs are like a gateway that open up the cells, open up the muscle, and allow the protein to be driven into the muscle. So you need carbs to actually uptake the protein the way that at least my muscles and most people's bodies need. But everyone's body's a little bit different. So just because this works for me doesn't mean it works for you. And Rick, you don't like carbs.
Unless it's Transform, then it works for everybody all the time. Here's my code. She has an office. She showed her office at one point, and it was like a nice office, and she had like a warehouse too. She's like, I'm revealing, and now she's still at home always on like these two, like, get a desk. You've been doing this long enough. There's no excuses. You want to be a serious businesswoman who works in the hard, get something that makes your computer be on the right level with you. You have the money. Come on.
Maybe.
Yeah, and so far all I've seen is her eat a bite of pumpkin loaf and liquids.
Maybe one of these days I'll show up with makeup. Probably not, but maybe I will. Love you guys. Bye. That was awesome. I'm telling you, like, do you see? Yeah. Show up with makeup.
I guess that is her life. I was going to say she was
That
lying.
was awesome. I'm telling you, like, do you see? Yeah. Aren't they great? Yeah, it's incredible. These people, like, they are.
Who is that?
And I don't, it's, when I was creating this, my team was like, okay, it's free. Like, don't give too much. And I can't not give it all. I'm like, oh, but they're asking, so I got to talk about it. And I really do want them to have the tools. And I'm not worried about like giving too much to where it's not like I don't want to give too much because then they won't buy or they won't join. Like, I believe that like you're meant to have what you need when you need it. And if this is all that they need in their life to get them on a path to be better, great. And they got it for free. Like, I know that I made a difference in somebody's life that has them living a better life. I don't need to have made money off of someone. And if the time is right in their life where they want to come be a part of a challenge, which costs me money to run because of people and software and all that stuff, right? Manpower, then they'll do it. And I think they'll have a better experience when they do join a challenge or when they do come to an event or when they do anything, because they'll have the foundational tools that will help them succeed. So I love it. This is probably one of my favorite things that I've ever done. Well, the challenges, but like to be able to provide to 14,000 people is pretty awesome. Now I have to pee.
Been there. Yeah, I have mixed thoughts about that. I don't know. First of all, I'm sort of mad at myself for not watching that earlier because I feel like it's the timing just doesn't make sense to me. You know, like during the 5-day boot camp, you know, while she's trying to ramp that up and, you know, give people free advice so that they're in the funnel. Okay, I understand the business mindset behind that. She wants to say that she gives so much, whatever, sure, okay, then don't close the group if that's all that you care about, but okay, whatever. But then also starting this journey to do this competition 2 months out, okay, but then she's never going to do a challenge again because it's too much work and not enough money, and she needs to be closer to her kids, so, but why are you doing this? It's like so confusing. I don't think they knew what they're doing, you know? I just, I don't know. I think they're both trying to like be together because that's the only thing that they've, well, at least Dave has had since he got divorced. And if he doesn't have her, he's afraid that, okay, now I'm going to have to really face this alone and be a single dad for real. Like, not single dad, but like, you know, at least be alone with his children, which seems to be a fear for a lot of people, which I understand. But like, you know, it's also like you're selling books about being a dad. So it's kind of weird that you don't want to spend time with your kids that much. So it seems, or you want to have your girlfriend with her kids there too, to like protect yourself. I don't know, whatever. I'm just making stuff up now, but very weird, very, very, very weird couple. And I think, though, this is the issue when you share your life so much online, and they'll be the first ones to be like, we have a full life outside of social media. But do you really?
Turns out you can have a full life without putting it all on social media.
But do you really have a full life? Because I'm watching hours of your stuff, and I feel like I can pull facts from what you've said about different parts of your life. Now, obviously, I don't know everything, but, you know.
There's Colleen.
I don't know. It's very weird to me. I wish them the best, but I think they have a rocky road ahead, to be quite honest. It seems a little sad and just chaotic. I think it's the chaos that it's most interesting to me. You know, how fast this all moves, how much money is moving, how many people are involved, the people are gone, the narrative's changing, a new sale, different thing, different book, different place, location. It's like I feel bored sometimes because I'm here, you know, and I'm doing this and I'm trying to grow it and I'm like a little too stable sometimes. I'm like, oh God, I'm like bored. Everything's like, you know, just not improving, not going down. It's just like slowly growing. I'm like, I want some chaos. But then I watch that. I'm like, oh God, I don't want that much chaos. Like somewhere in between, like a middle chaos. But yeah, thank you for being here.